Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's chess video we are going to completely destroy the fried liver attack. The fried liver attack starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6 and bishop c4 the bishop's opening. We play knight f6 the two knights defense. Here white plays knight g5 planning for f7 which is known as fried liver attack. We start our variation with pawn d5, most of the players capture the pawn. Here knight a5 is the main line. But we play pawn b5. This line is very aggressive and powerful. Here the most popular move by white is to capture this bishop. We play queen d5 attacking this bishop, defending this knight and also threatening to capture this pawn on next move. Here the best move for white is to capture this knight by his bishop. After capture we are still threatening to capture this pawn on next move. To protect this threat the most popular move by white is to castle here. We play another brilliant move bishop b7 threatening to checkmate on next move. Here white has three options to protect his checkmate. Pawn f3, knight f3 and queen f3. We will look on them all variations one by one. First look at pawn f3. After pawn f3 we play pawn h6 attacking this knight. White has only h3 as a safe square to save his knight. The knight goes back and after that we play another brilliant move pawn g5. Here we are threatening to pawn g4 on next move, which is a very big threat for white. White plays knight f2 to increase its defend on this square. But no matter whatever white plays we play pawn g4. Now here white cannot capture this pawn, because there will be a simple checkmate on g2. The most popular move by white is d6. And after that we capture this pawn. Here your opponent will surely recapture this pawn by his queen, because he is thinking to trade queen to decrease the attack. But this was the biggest mistake, because after trade queens we play rook g8. And now if white tries to defend the check by knight g4 then we will simply grab this. And also we can move pawn h5 on the next move which will also be very dangerous for white. And if he tries to play king h1 then bishop f3 will be a beautiful checkmate. Now you saw that pawn f3 is not a much good option for white. Let's look at knight f3 which is also a most popular by white in this position. If white plays knight f3 then we can simply castle here, which will add up this rule also in the game. The most natural response by white is pawn d3. We play pawn g5. Our idea is simple to attack on g2 square. Here white cannot move his knight because queen g2 will be a simple checkmate. Here one of the most natural response by white is to capture this pawn hoping to pin this knight and to stop the attack. But this is also a crucial mistake by white because we play rook g8 adding one more attack to this weak g2 square. Here white will capture this knight hoping to decrease the rate of attack. But after we recapture from our queen we are still attacking on this knight. White may try to play knight d2 to add up a defense on this knight. But we can eliminate this defender by bishop h6. Here your opponent would try to play knight e4 to block this diagonal. But this will also do nothing, because we can capture this knight simply by our bishop. And white cannot recapture this because we are attacking on the queen by our rook. If he captures then he will lose his queen. Now from here you can win white very easily hardly in 5 to 8 moves. Now you saw that knight f3 is also not a good option for white. Now let's look at queen f3. Now let's look at what if white plays queen f3. If white plays queen f3 then we will play pawn e4 adding one more attack to queen. White defends the queen on e3. Then we will play pawn h6 to kick out the knight. The knight goes back and after that we can simply castle on the queen side. And after castle you can see we have a great advantage position. Here don't worry about this pawn. Because if white captures that we will play bishop c5 attacking the queen. Now white plays queen a5 the only safe square. And after that we will play a completely crushing move pawn e3. Now we are again threatening to checkmate on g2, and also attacking on these two pawns. White has only option pawn f3 to avoid his checkmate. And after that we will play another crushing move pawn to d2 which is a discovered check. And also we are one square away from our queen. White defends the check by knight f2. And after that you can capture this bishop but here we have a stronger option pawn to d1. Now white has to capture our queen from his rook and after we recapture. The rook e1 is a beautiful checkmate. I have more variations in this gambit. If you want to learn this gambit more deeply answer me in the comments. Watch my these videos to learn more this type of deadly gambits and subscribe me for more traps.